That is some funky dunky. It's going all curly poof.
What'd you call me?
Curly poof.
So, anyway, you guys.
Thank you so much for not dying.
What's inside these cans?
What's inside these cans?
Oh.
I wish I had a hair dryer. Just. Hi guys, it's Saturday. Welcome back to the den. So I'm sure as you noticed, So I'm sure you guys noticed that this is not a clip video.
You make sure
Best
that
of.
you're enunciating that P, because otherwise that sounds like something really bad.
Yeah,
And
no, it's not.
not-
You would never see that on this channel. That's for damn sure. So yeah, I'm sure you guys have noticed that this is not a clip episode. Why can't I use proper words?
So this one has been going through old clips of videos that he's done for the last 5 years.
Yeah, there's like 200 of them.
Yeah, we're trying to track down a couple that are MIA. He didn't have them on his backup, and
I lost one. One of my iMacs just died on me a few years ago.
one of my iMacs.
Well, I've had like 3 now.
I know, but it makes it sound like you have your own computer lab. One of my iMacs.
Yeah. So my original iMac, it died in the middle of me using it one day. I have backups of old videos on that, and that's specifically what it is that I'm missing. So I'm missing like the first 2.5, 3 years of videos. There's well over 100 videos there, so...
It's in progress. It's just not done because we were missing a bunch of videos.
Yeah, just half of the videos is over 58 gig. And that's not counting the most recent videos that are all shot in 4K, which are way higher than that. So
yeah,
it's a bit of a process, and when you work full time, that makes it a little bit more difficult. And yeah, so the clip video is still coming, but it is not ready yet. But like we said before, we are looking at the entire month of March as the 5-year anniversary of Me on the Den, so...
Yeah. Although we're
anytime
probably going
this
to do
month.
up a little bit next week because we're going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So,
Might be a little green next week. We shall see.
yes.
And if we ever get a chance, we might throw a bonus video in. I mean, if we finish in the middle of the week.
Yeah, and I want to thank you guys for hanging in there with us. We've had a couple of kind of hiccups in the scheduling this week. I know that Ed was under the weather, and Jake's got some personal things that he was taking care of this week, so you haven't seen us since Monday, and that was Derek, Greg, and Steve, so
Yeah.
thank you guys for being a friend of the den. Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again.
So, it's been a busy week at work. No, it hasn't. It's been a fucking dead week at work. It's been a lot of long hours of me standing around with my thumb up my ass trying to look busy. Yeah. But, it is what it is. Because I work in a kitchen, I obviously can't bring a computer or anything like that there, so there's literally nothing den-related that I can do at work when it's slow. So...
It seems like such a waste because you literally just stand there and wait for an order to come in.
Yeah. That's all I got. Yeah. So this week we are taking care of some things, some personal things that long overdue.
Yeah, because tax refund time came and we got some things that we got to catch up because, that's just how things roll around here.
Yep. So, busy.
This one is me. I'm just sitting here.
No, you're not. You've been busy all week.
Yes, I almost completed my collection of Canadian pennies. As you can see, I'm terribly, terribly busy.
It doesn't sound impressive until you remember the fact that we discontinued the penny 8 years ago. So anybody who has pennies either is holding on to them for dear life for some reason, and the other people who have them are charging ridiculous amounts. Like they're selling like a pound of pennies for like $500.
Well,
like,
like three times the face value. So like, I have 2 rolls of pennies and I'll give them to you if you pay me $3. Like, no, I'm not paying you $3 for a dollar worth of pennies.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can't cash them in anymore, so it's literally just for collecting purposes. So
yeah,
it is what it is. At least you got your collection out of it.
Yeah, we did catch up with Stranger Things finally.
Oh my god! Yeah, 9 months later, we finally caught up.
Yeah.
With it. So I have a beef with Netflix. So I'm sure you guys have probably noticed that AJ and the Queen just got canceled. And I am disgusted that Netflix
If
is
you
canceling
didn't
this.
know that, you know that now.
Yes. And you should be just as outraged as I am, because AJ and the Queen was amazing. We actually started rewatching it. It was that good.
Yeah. And also, Ruby is red hot, on fire.
I'm sorry,
nonstop.
that theme song was classic. It was like, it made me think of like watching the original Elvira movie. Like it had that very genuine 80s retro
Yeah, it had
vibe.
a genuine 80s feel, which is hard to replicate that sort of feeling of like nostalgia and sound.
I mean, people have been doing it, but not that genuine sound.
Right. But it'll be like, you listen to a song, oh, this sounds kind of 80s, but no, that sounded like it actually did come from an 80s movie or an 80s TV show.
Yeah, it was really, really good, and I'm really disappointed in you, Netflix. Very disappointed.
I had to kind of explain to him, like, going back to the Stranger Things situation, like, there's a difference between the way that he sees the country of Russia or the former Soviet Union and the way that I see it as an American, because when I was growing up, it was the Soviet Union. We were in the Cold War, and Russia was the enemy. Blah blah blah. And it took a few years in my adulthood to kind of remove that from my psyche. So going back and watching that and watching the Russians being the bad guys was just kind of like.
Yeah. See, here there was none of that. I mean, there obviously we recognized there was the USSR and all of that, but there was never that stigma with Russia the way there was with America.
Yeah, it was heavy. Like it was like punched into your brains. Like the Russians are bad people. They just want America to suffer and die. Like, and then you grow up and you realize maybe like some of the people that were higher up in the government did, but your general people in Russia were not like that at all.
Yeah. I've known several people from Russia that moved to Canada, and some of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. So
yeah, I went to school with a kid named Alex, whose parents were from Russia. Actually, I think he lived like a few years of his very young childhood there, and one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
How does this grab you? I knew somebody from Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Oh. I mean, I know the war's been over for almost 20 years, but...
Yeah, but Czechoslovakia is no longer a country.
Right.
So, how's that? I grew up in a country that no longer exists. That would be quite
That's
interesting.
gotta be weird.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Anyway, you guys.
But yeah, I enjoyed Stranger Things because there was that, again, 80s nostalgia.
The good thing, though, with the fact that we waited, and huge spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
Fast forward like 30 seconds because we're about to give you a big spoiler.
Yeah, so if you've seen it, you already know that Hopper's missing at the end, and you don't know whether he's dead, like what actually happened. It's very much set up like he died.
Yeah, he's being mourned by the people that he was with.
Right, and fortunately, Netflix released that teaser for season 4 showing that Hopper is actually alive and in Russia, like the same time that we were watching it. So it was really exciting. We're like, okay, no, I know you're really upset that Hopper's missing right now. Don't cry. He's okay. He's in Russia. He's okay. It was really, really good. So it was perfect timing on our.
Yes, yeah. So now we're all caught up. We got to find another series to get into.
I've been wanting to watch Carnival Row, but.
Yeah, and what was that series that everybody's been watching? Witcher? Is that?
The Witcher, yeah.
Yeah,
that looks amazing.
Yeah, we haven't even touched the surface of that. Like, we've seen it, but not actually invested.
That's the problem with all these streaming platforms is we have, like, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Crave TV in Canada, which is like HBO, Showtime, Cinemax,
and Disney Plus,
Stars. We have Disney Plus. We have we have so much to watch that we can't decide, and genuinely the majority of the time is us sitting here for an hour just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, going, I don't know what to watch.
Yeah, and then we say to hell with it, and we pull up YouTube and end up watching Jenna Marbles play with her dogs for an hour.
Yeah. Or rewatching old Novympia videos. Olympia doing Graveyard Girl impressions.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Bunny, and I just greeted a lady in the street by screaming in her face, and there was a sonic boom, and she died.
Shout out to the Novympia channel on YouTube. It's two drag queens in the UK who do a a lot of different types of videos, but one of the things that they're best known for is the parody videos. She's done Graveyard Girl and Jenna Marbles, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Trisha Paytas,
Sophia
Nygaard, a lot of Simply Nailogical, a lot of different YouTubers, specifically beauty YouTubers. It seems like just hysterical.
I mean, what do drag queens watch on YouTube?
Well, yeah,
obviously.
hysterical.
Yeah, definitely. Olympia is, in my opinion, every bit as funny as Trixie and Katya.
Oh yeah,
and could totally give them a run for their money.
Yeah,
yeah, she's really good.
It's not to say her partner Nova is not.
No,
Nova did the Jeffree
Nova's
Star.
really good too, but Olympia's impressions, I'm sorry, that Graveyard Girl impression is by far one of the best impressions I've ever seen of anybody.
It's really good.
And we've watched it probably a good, 30 times legitimately?
Yeah, and
every time, belly laugh.
Yeah, and as you've heard throughout this episode, we quote it all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got a problem.
What's inside these cans?
So, we are probably going to relax, watch some TV, maybe some Novympia videos again.
We've bored you long enough. We've got to catch up on this next episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit of YouTubing before bed.
Yeah. Because I've got to work 4 more days before I get another day off.
It's true.
Somehow seems to always work. I work 10 days in a row, and then I get 2 days off, and then another 10 days in a row, 2 days off. Anyway, guys. So that is it for us this week, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You will see our clip video either next week or sometime soon. We'll keep you posted, let you know what's coming or what's going on with that.
We haven't decided what we want to do for St. Patrick's Day, so if we do it up for St. Patty's Day, then it'll be the next week.
Yep.
But for now,
Bye!